Columbus, Minnesota. An undefeated start against a winless skid. Let's see if this week goes chalk or if it's an upset brewing in week 4. And now they know it too. That one was on their defense. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. On play action now, McCarthy. Complete out to the right. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Greg Newsome bringing that play to an end.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
Quick touch pass to the receiver. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Can I have a moment, Kate? Just a moment to marvel at how well they reacted to that play on defense. They were all over it from the start, getting behind the line to blow up a play that how many times do we see as highlight reel touchdowns going the other way?
That's Jefferson. He's got it. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. That was Martin Emerson with a stop that time. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. From the shotgun, McCarthy. He has the first over the middle. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And that's going to give the Vikings the 1st down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
And all he needed was one more stride. He's at the 2-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Working inside the red zone. That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So now it'll be 2nd and goal.
19 Tiger. Ready.
They give it to him up the middle. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Vikings finish up an excellent opening series. Well, you couldn't ask for a better start to a game than that. The offense taking it all the way down the field and finishing with 6.
These opening drives, Kate, are such tone setters. It is why every offense loves to script their first 15 plays, right? Everybody knows what's coming. Allows you during the practice week to get into rhythm, but even better when you're that sharp, that crisp, and you finish off and get the early lead.
Has this at the 6. And he'll break the 15, but not get much further. Tough field position to start this one out. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Ivan Pace able to make the stop. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Throw reeled in by Njoku. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Ivan Pace able to make the stop.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
They kick the running back in motion. Fields now on 3rd. It's tipped away and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down.
I'm just going to say maybe not the guy you want to pick on in coverage on this particular series. Gets a hand on that throw and knocks it away. And the next time, well, he could get 2 hands on it and take it the other way.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. Tried getting creative, but the coverage team read it all the way. This return loses yards. And after the punt, the offense comes out onto the field. And it's going to be Vikings football. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
We've got enough data now through the years to understand that an explosive play on offense more often than not leads to scoring. We also know if you can create a negative play defensively. In a tightly contested game like this, every play matters. And to get that negative play, put this offense on their heels, exactly what this defense needed.
Another try following the sack. Pass is caught. It's T.J. Hawkinson. And he'll get it up to the 27.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
He's on the move. And he slides down with enough to pick up that 1st. 16 yards on the play. And it'll bring up a Minnesota 1st down. We're ready now for the 2nd quarter to begin. Vikings in control of it. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Connecting on the slant. And he's got it up to midfield and into Browns territory. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. So now, after the penalty, it's 1st and 15. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Here we go.
2nd and 15. Misfire there, couldn't connect.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered gate on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. He lets a heater go deep. He's got it inside the 25. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Let's see what they went with on 3rd down.
Trap 60. Let's go.
McCarthy to throw it. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? Well, they chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Gay's kick is good. And this one is center chains. Couldn't have hit that much better.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
This return starts at the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Go.
Here's a give up the middle. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
Hits a seam at the 40. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
Here we go, son.
They give it to him again. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
And he'll get this through the midfield stripe and starts pushing into Vikings territory. Got 5, and now it's going to be 3rd down and 3.
The humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Here we go. All right.
Here's the give on 3rd and short. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. They got to jump up front as long as none of their guys went early, and this is going to give them the 1st down. Well, whether they intended to run the play or not, it doesn't matter. They drew the flag, and they've got themselves a fresh set of downs.
Yeah, so many times you get to these 4th and shorts, and you know that defense is antsy. You're reminding yourself as a quarterback in that huddle, hold your water, guys. Hold your water, because this defense could get jumpy, and they just did.
On 1st and 10, it's Fields. That one complete to Njoku. And they get this down to the 28. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Cleveland 1st down. So it's the 2-minute warning here from Minneapolis. The Browns trailing in the early going. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Fields throwing here. Complete out to the right side. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after looks like a yard gain. Jacorian Bennett there for the tackle.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, when one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league. You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Another throw for Fields. Complete beyond the marker. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. They get 13 on the pickup. And that gives the Browns a 1st. From the red zone now. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You know, Kate, that really is one of the benefits that comes with experience. You'll feel it. Right, look at the quarterback, never seeing the rush, never looking at the rush. Instead, eyes are downfield, and the big play follows.
And not quite a touchdown, but he's down to the 4 before going out.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches.
Here we go, Scott.
And they'll pitch it out to him. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line. Minnesota spends its 2nd time out here. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Looks like they will indeed try it. 4th and 2. Back-to-back carries here. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. The Browns take the 1st of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Here we go.
And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Timeout taken by the offense, their 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
And he's across. Touchdown, Cleveland! The Browns make it a 1-score game before halftime. It's a Justin Fields touchdown. Gay with the point after. And the Browns cut it to a field goal game. Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Starting from the 5. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. We'll see how they choose to use these final 22 seconds, Brock, of our 1st half. 1st and 10, here's McCarthy. He's got him, that's Addison. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
From the 37. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. That's a pickup of 9. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Throwing on first, it's McCarthy. Forced out to his right. They connect on the deep shot. And a huge run comes to an end as he heads out of bounds. Wow.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go. Right.
Fields out of the gun. Got him in. It's Njoku. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. It's a 30-yard play, Brock, and they've got a fresh set of downs. Big play gets him across midfield, sets him up first and 10 from the 40. Man in motion here. Fields on first down. Throw left side, complete. And he's out of bounds, just short of the 30.
Translatable skills, that's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. Ivan Pace has got it. Into the red zone. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back for the pick 6. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
They'll try it up, pushing for the end zone, and it lost the football. It's not loose. And the offense gets it back. They're going to be set up at the 2. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. This return starts at the 5. Oh, what a hit! Jars the ball loose. And they steal it back on the return.
Look at everyone flying down the field. And when they fly down the field, they got 2 things in mind, Kate. Number 1, get the returner down. And number 2, separate the ball if you can. It's rare that it happens, but it sure is exciting when it does.
They're out and set, first and 10. Option give here. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. That was Denzel Ward who brought that play to an end.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
2nd and 8. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
When we think about safeties, I mean, it's just right in the name, right? The safety is the last line of protection in the passing game. We don't think of them as blitzers. But, Kate, let me tell you, for a safety blitz to get home, they got to be great disguisers. They can't show that blitz early. That safety didn't, and the quarterback took the brunt of the contact.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. From the shotgun, McCarthy. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and 3rd downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
So for the 3rd time tonight, they're going to bring him out for a field goal try. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And go ahead and make this a 15-point game now.
So many of these players on the field, Kate, they just strive for consistency, but not the kickers. They strive for perfection, and so far, he's just that.
Starting from the 5. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Fields coming back after the pick. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. Lefts up. That's complete inside the 35. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's good for a Cleveland 1st down. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. 1st down throw for Fields. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, Fields. Jerry Jeudy with the grab. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that gives the Browns a 1st. Working inside the red zone. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Shotgun snap to Fields. He's got Pierce. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Offense up to the line fast. A little touch pass here, trying to move the chains. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. 4 yards there, but just can't get him in. It's 4th and goal from the 1.
Receivers running the ball, well, that's become commonplace in the NFL now, and that includes down here in the red zone. In close, a lot less space to work with. You really love your most elusive players to get their hands on the ball.
They'll run for this. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. That was the biggest 3-yard gain you're going to see because instead of a turnover on downs, Brock, it gets them a first.
That is an old-school battle you simply love to see. An offense that close to a first down, a defense that knows there's a run headed its way. It's a battle of wills. It's the offense that gets it done this time.
That's a Cleveland touchdown. Gay to add the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Browns get it back to within one score.
Browns 14.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Looking up towards the dome, can't bring it in clean. And it bounces out of bounds for the touchback, so no harm, no foul.
You know what? This game is hard. So sometimes catching a break or two in just the right circumstances is a big deal. Sideline could be your best friend as a runner because you lose the ball next to it, there's a good chance it could go harmlessly out of bounds.
That one's complete over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
19 Lions. Come on, set.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. On the move, headed right. He just throws this one away.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time to secondary, well, they got real sticky, stayed tight, and forced the throw away.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Able to find Hawkinson. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. They get 6 and a first down as well.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
He's going deep this time. He's got it inside the 10. And they get there to touch him down, Brock, but a big gain on that play. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter. On this 3rd... All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal.
Let's go. 18 Pioneer. 60 Maverick. 6 Dragon 60.
Back to the air, McCarthy. Chased out to his right. And they take this in for the score. The Vikings go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. J.J. McCarthy, the touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Here's Fields to throw. Escapes the pocket. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. How about 29 yards on first down? And a fresh set of downs on its way. On 1st and 10, it's Fields. Caught by his back. And he's out of bounds just short of the 30.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. And it sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
Buys time, rolling right. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
Trust. Kate, it is such a big part of playing the quarterback position. Yeah, you got to trust you can make the right reads in the passing game, but sometimes these little runs that just get that first down, it gains further equity, further trust with your play caller, and most importantly, gives you a first down for the offense. I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
He's on the move. That's into the hands of Dobbs. And this isn't resolved quite yet as he goes out. We've got a flag down. Looks like it's going to be on the offense. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. Fields throwing here. He finds Woods. He's got it in the red zone. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns can make it a 1-score game as they trim the lead. Extra point try coming. This would importantly make it a 1-score game. The kick is good, and they've moved back within a possession in the 4th. All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Looking to throw, McCarthy. He's got it deep downfield. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Throwing on first, it's McCarthy. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Forced out to his right. They did it. He made the interception. space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. And forget the interception, he makes this a pick-six touchdown. So now a big play coming from the Browns as they try for two.
Here we go.
And he is hit well behind the line and goes down. They're not able to make much of anything on that two-point attempt.
Browns 27. Matt Gay set to kick off.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 70, Timberwolves. Go.
Trying again after the pick. McCarthy. Looking right, and he finds him. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Just one play into this drive, and they're already sitting on their own 45.
Here we go. Set.
It's the 2-minute warning here in Minneapolis. Vikings up by just a couple of points. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
Set. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Ready.
McCarthy to throw it. Wow, still throwing, and this is intercepted! And the Browns have some new life in the 4th.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out and throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Back to throw. Hits his running back. They manage 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number 1. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield. Turn a good play into a great play.
And he gets very good yardage there. That's down inside the 10.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. There's a handoff up the gut. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Minnesota spends its 2nd time out here. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down.
Here we go. You got it.
Looking to throw it. Escapes the pocket. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
They'll try and punch it in. And he's brought down for a loss. Now the Vikings use their third and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
You know, Kate, during draft season, I was talking to an NFL GM, and he said, you know what, in time, we're going to realize tackles for loss are just as big a deal as sacks. Sacks get so much of the popularity. Tackles for loss, when you knock that offense backwards, I promise you, in time, we'll be keeping a closer eye on plays like that one.
And he pushed for it, but they managed to stop him at the 2. Just a couple on that play. It's going to be 3rd and goal.
Well, you haven't given up the goal line yet, but this offense is moving closer and closer. Now might be the time defensively to get a little more aggressive, try to stick them with the loss, and make a difficult 4th down decision.
On now is Matt Gay with a kick to decide this game. It doesn't get much easier than this. That one is good! And that, folks, is your game winner!
Well, I tell you what, you get to this time of the game, you've got to have that reliable kicker on the sideline to turn things over to. That's the definition of clutch right there as they take the lead.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Hawk 70.
One final shot here. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. It's intercepted. That will do it. And the Browns make one final massive play, and that finishes the win. So the Browns will take this win home with them. And it took everybody at the end. First to set up that field goal, and then for him to go out and win it with that accurate kick. It wasn't a dominating win by any means, partner, but a great show of resiliency to fight back and steal it away. So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a well-earned win for the Browns as we bid you farewell from Minneapolis.